Hey there guys, this is Bully Planet, and this is part 2 of me explaining what Warhammer is. Now for those of you who haven't watched the first video, you should probably go and watch that so you know what I'm going to be doing. Now today I'm going to be explaining to you what you're going to need for Warhammer to be able to play. Now, get ready for this. If you want to take notes, go ahead. It's your birthday, you may want to do that. If you feel like you want to do this, you can, or you can go to eBay and buy the stuff that's already painted and built, but that's just boring. I mean, come on, don't you want to paint and build your own stuff? Yeah, I certainly do. I mean, I don't want to go to eBay and buy something that somebody else has already painted. I mean, that's just not fun. Okay, so, we're going to get started. Now, what you're going to need is you're going to need your Warhammer rulebook. Now this lists out all the rules you need to be able to play Warhammer. Now this rulebook is specifically for fantasy. This is like you have archers and swords and mages and stuff like that. And 40k, Warhammer 40k is different. It's like you got your tanks, soldiers with guns, aliens, and stuff like that. So there are differences between the two. You can choose which one you want to do, but I personally am playing fantasy right now, but I'm still going to be collecting some 40k units. Now, let's get started into what you're going to be needing. Obviously, you're going to need your rulebook, you're going to need your models, like such, here, and you're also going to start needing paints. I'm going to show you all of my paints that I have, and you're also going to, you might want to have washes. I'll explain what those are. So I'm going to show you all of my paints here, and you'll see just how many I have. I'll even count them up for you. So, let's do this. Lots and lots of paint. There. Okay, so here's what we have. We have black, gold, bright red, light blue, dark green, or sort of-ish, orange, a dark red, white, you got a light brown, a dark brown, a forest kind of green, a chainmail type color, like for metal, and you also got a dark blue. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different paints that I have collected on my own. And that was including the wash. If I didn't include the wash, that would be 13. Now, what the wash basically is that, it gets into these little crevices, and it basically darkens those areas. It basically shades your model. Here, I'll show you. I'll be back real quick. Okay, so now we've got two models that have differences. This one has not been washed. As you can see, it just looks bland and boring, but this one has. It kind of made it a little bit darker, and it brings out all those little crevices, and it basically makes them darker, and kind of just brings it out. It gives the model a little bit more depth. Now, other things you're going to need in order to play this game, and to build your models, you need glue, and glue. Now, these are 3 different types of glue. This is a cement glue. I have never actually used it. As a matter of fact, it's never been open. This is super glue, and this is also super glue. These two I got with the starter kit and for painting. This one I bought on my own. It's not really as good as this one right here, but they all work, basically have the same applications, more or less. I have no idea what the cement glue does. So, continue on. You also need pliers to cut your models out of the things that you need to cut them out of. If I actually had things to cut them out of, I would show you, but unfortunately I do not. You're also going to need a tape measure, which I do not have with me at the moment. If you want to mix colors, you're going to want one of these thingies. Okay. And dice. Like that. Now, there are actually 2 different types of dice that are especially made for this game. I'll show those to you in a later video. And the last things you need are paintbrushes, and these little plastic thingies called templates. Now, this is a small explosive template. This is used whenever you shoot cannons and stuff. There's a larger one, and there's also a flame template. So now that you know what you need, you can now get started, and you can start the game, be all happy, or be all sad because you don't like it, which would actually make me very sad that you wouldn't like it, because I like this a lot. I have fun with it. Actually have my friends have me paint their figures for them, because they like my painting jobs, even though my painting jobs are actually terrible. So, yes. So, please like, subscribe, comment if you want. So, have fun with this game if you've decided to start it.